Did you know that ignoring your snooze button might actually make you richer? And no, I don't mean selling your alarm clock on eBay, though honestly, who hasn't considered that at 6 a.m.? In the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal 12 underrated habits that will easily make you richer. And everything I explain in this video can secretly boost your bank account faster than your grandma's Wi-Fi connection. The fact is, self-made millionaires, even the flashy YouTube gurus, have certain daily habits that go unnoticed by the general public. And no, I'm not talking about the cliche, wake up at 4 a.m., run 18 miles, and read a 700-page biography before sunrise. No, these habits are a little more realistic, but also ridiculously underrated. These aren't your average save money, invest wisely cliches. We're talking sneaky good strategies most wealthy people never spill. So, without wasting any more time, let's get into it. Number 12, early rising, but not for the reasons you think. Okay, now wait, I know what you're thinking. The old wake up early trick, how original. But hear me out, I'm not suggesting you morph into some 4 a.m. motivational guru who also runs marathons before dawn. I already know that's not realistic for most people, but just listen closely because this is advice I want you to remember for the rest of your life. Your morning hours are your golden hours. They're the time of day when your mind is freshest, when the noise of the world and your phone notifications hasn't fully kicked in yet. Here's the underrated part. It's not about jumping out of bed while roosters are still snoring. It's about giving yourself even just an extra 30 to 60 minutes before your usual wake-up time, dedicated to something that increases your net worth, mentally, physically, or financially. And look, I get it. Waking up early doesn't automatically make you rich. Otherwise, every rooster would own a Tesla. But here's the catch. Waking up early creates room for intentional action. Billionaire Tim Cook gets up before 4 a.m., probably because he enjoys being awake while the rest of us still dream about accidentally showing up to work in pajamas. When you're awake early, distractions vanish faster than the last donut at an office meeting, giving you clarity and control. All right, speaking of donuts disappearing, this next habit is all about something disappearing from your life. And trust me, you'll thank me later. 11th, ruthlessly eliminating toxic relationships. Ever had a friend who drains you faster than Netflix drains your free time? Toxic relationships suck up energy and resources, leaving your wallet emptier than a Blockbuster on a Tuesday night. Wealth building is tough enough without emotional vampires feeding off your ambition. You know who I'm talking about. That one friend always borrowing money, but mysteriously allergic to paying it back. Cut the drama, boost your bottom line. Now that we've kicked drama out the door, let's talk about something else you should be kicking, literally. Number 10, physical exercise, sweat your way to riches. Believe it or not, sweating at the gym isn't just to look good shirtless, it sharpens your mind. Exercise boosts productivity, creativity, and overall happiness. Essential ingredients if your goal is Scrooge McDuck level wealth. Think of exercise as investing. Painful upfront, but pays dividends in clearer thinking and better decision-making. Also, studies have shown physically active people earn up to 10% more than couch potatoes. Why? Because exercise isn't just about biceps. It's about discipline, goal setting, and stamina. The same qualities you need to hustle in business or career. Plus, let's be honest, nothing says ready to dominate a negotiation like confidently running a marathon, or at least confidently running past your fridge without grabbing a snack. So, get moving and watch your wallet flex as hard as you do. Number 9, time blocking, mastering your calendar. Ever feel your schedule is as chaotic as Black Friday shopping at Walmart? Time blocking is your answer, chunking your day into clear segments to laser focus your efforts. Elon Musk does it, and he seems to have enough spare time to tweet memes and launch rockets simultaneously. If he can juggle Mars and Twitter, trust me, you can manage your Monday morning meetings. And while we're on this concept of time blocking, block out some time to finish watching our Financial Freedom series and the Stealth Wealth Mindset. This channel is dedicated to providing you the education you deserve to start living a more abundant life. Just make sure to subscribe to the channel. Now, this next habit simplifies things so much, you'll wonder why you didn't think of it sooner. Number 8, automating everything. Set it and forget it. Automation is the microwave popcorn of wealth habits. It's easy, efficient, and occasionally explosive. You know that moment when you promise yourself you'll transfer $200 into savings at the end of the month? But then your online cart begs for those new shoes or that special gadget? Well, there goes your discipline and your $200. Now, if you've been following our Financial Freedom series, you already know that humans are notoriously bad at self-control, especially when temptation is just a click away. That's exactly why you need automation to step in and save you from your worst impulses. When you set up automatic transfers, be it to your 401k, IRA, or even a simple savings account, you remove the possibility of forgetting or skipping out. It happens whether you're in the mood or not, whether you're busy or not, or even if you're just randomly feeling thrifty. Automation is the invisible friend that sides with your future self instead of your current cravings. Now you might ask, why is this so underrated? Because it's under the radar. Most people see it as just a convenience feature for paying bills on time or saving a small portion of their paycheck. But it's more than that. It's a psychological hack. Automating your investments or savings means your money grows on autopilot. You're essentially letting the system do your wealth building for you, freeing up mental energy for other wealth-generating activities. Automate savings, investments, even bill payments. The less you manually manage, the fewer mistakes you make, like accidentally spending your investment funds on a pair of sneakers that cost more than your rent. Let technology handle the boring stuff while you focus on money moves. So how do you implement this? Good question. I'll break it down in 4 steps. Direct deposit. If your employer allows multiple direct deposits, route a percentage of your paycheck straight into savings or investment accounts. Recurring transfers. Schedule monthly or bi-weekly transfers so that your checking account funnels money into your brokerage account or IRA. Auto-invest features. Platforms like Vanguard, Fidelity, or robo-advisors let you automate regular contributions. Automate bills too. This saves late fees and keeps your credit score healthy, which in turn helps you get better rates for loans or mortgages. Translation: more money saved over time. Listen, automation is your silent ally in the war against financial procrastination and poor impulse control. The sooner you let it fight for you, the sooner you'll see your accounts balloon. Speaking of boring, this next habit sounds tedious, but secretly makes you richer. Promise. Number 7, habitual reading. Leaders are readers. Billionaire Warren Buffett reads around 500 pages a day. That's more than most of us read in a year, excluding Instagram captions. Books expand your mind faster than tacos expand your waistline. Only the gains here are much more valuable. Regular reading gives you perspectives that others pay millions for. No wonder wealthy people have libraries in their homes. They're literally stacking money-making knowledge. And speaking of stacking, let's discuss stacking something equally powerful, but slightly less tangible. Number 6, building your network. It's who you know. Networking isn't just handing out business cards at awkward cocktail parties. It's building genuine relationships that open doors you didn't even know existed. Picture networking as planting seeds. Some sprout immediately, others take years. But eventually, you've got an orchard of opportunities, each tree sprouting dollar bills instead of apples. Figuratively, of course. From sprouting trees to sprouting ideas, our next habit taps into your most underrated money-making machine. Number 5, cultivating creativity. Innovation pays off. All right, now I need you to listen to this one closely. Creativity isn't just for artists and writers, it's your competitive edge. Uber didn't invent driving, Airbnb didn't invent houses. They creatively solved existing problems. Thinking differently isn't just cool, it's incredibly lucrative. If your creativity has been limited to choosing filters for your selfies, it's time to level up. Now, let's creatively pivot to something slightly less Instagram-worthy, but equally crucial. Number 4, practicing humility. Quiet confidence pays dividends. Ever notice billionaires rarely flaunt their wealth? Humility helps you learn faster, avoid costly mistakes, and build trust. Think of humility as wearing seatbelts. It might not look cool, but it's guaranteed to keep you safe during life's financial crashes. Humble people attract opportunities like free Wi-Fi attracts teenagers. Number 3, practice quick decision-making. Fail fast, win faster. Confession time, have you ever spent 45 minutes comparing 2 t-shirt brands on Amazon only to realize you could have used that time to do literally anything else more productive? The inability to make quick decisions can be a wealth killer because time is money, and wasted time is basically a bonfire for your opportunities. Society often praises careful decision-making. And don't get me wrong, that's important for big life moves like buying a house or getting married. But for a lot of daily choices, it's more cost-effective to decide quickly, learn from the outcome, and pivot if needed. Paralysis by analysis can lead you to miss out on golden chances that reward speed and adaptability. Just ask any stock trader who hesitated 1 second too long, or any entrepreneur who overthought the perfect product design and got scooped by a competitor who acted first. Here's why it's underrated. People assume that to be wealthy, you need an expensive education or advanced degrees. But often, being decisive, making a calculated move with incomplete information is a secret sauce to success. Because guess what? The world is uncertain, and waiting for 100% clarity means you'll be waiting forever. Wealth tends to reward those who take the shot, fail if necessary, and then refine their aim. Okay, that's great and all, but how do you implement it? Well, let's talk about it. Set a time limit. For most decisions, impose a 5 or 10-minute rule. Force yourself to decide within that window. Weigh the stakes. If the decision is low impact, like choosing which productivity tool to use, make it quickly. Save detailed analysis for high-stakes moves, like a major financial investment. Post-decision review. If you made the wrong call, fine. Learn why, tweak your process, and move on. Daily practice. Try making small, quick decisions daily, whether it's picking a new workout routine or choosing a lunch spot. Build that decisiveness muscle. Moving with agility doesn't mean being reckless. It means trusting your gut, your research, and the data you do have, then diving in. Wealth loves speed, especially in a world where time is the ultimate limited resource. Number 2, generosity. Giving makes you richer. Now you might ask, wait, how does that even make sense? Well, it goes like this. Generosity creates a magnetic reputation, opens doors, and builds unshakable trust. Generosity is the ultimate power move. Wealthy people know giving freely brings returns far beyond money. Plus, nobody ever went broke from being too generous. Well, except that one guy, but let's not talk about him. All right, now I have to address the elephant in the room. How can giving money away possibly make me wealthier? It seems counterintuitive, right? But there's a method to this philanthropic madness. Generosity doesn't just benefit the recipients, it changes you. It shifts your mindset from scarcity to abundance, opening up your mental space to actually see more opportunities. It also builds networks and goodwill, which can be invaluable assets on your wealth-building journey. Studies show that when you engage in generous acts, your brain releases feel-good chemicals like dopamine and endorphins, often referred to as the helper's high. This positive mental state can help you think clearer, reduce stress, and approach challenges with a more optimistic outlook. Optimism is crucial in business and investing. It helps you take calculated risks rather than fear-driven decisions. Here's a real-world example. Look at major philanthropists, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Oprah. They didn't start giving after they became billionaires, they built that muscle early on. And ironically, the more they gave, the more their wealth seemed to expand. While correlation isn't causation, the pattern is compelling. Their philanthropy often opened doors to partnerships, new ventures, and stronger reputations. People like to work with those who show they care about more than just the bottom line. Number 1. Set clear, revisited goals and celebrate small wins. You've probably heard people say, set goals a million times, and it's easy to roll your eyes. But how many actually revisit those goals regularly and track their progress? Very few. Goal setting isn't just about scribbling down a dream number for your bank account on a sticky note and hoping the universe does the rest. It's about consistently reviewing your financial roadmap and adjusting as needed. Why it's underrated. People tend to set goals once, usually around New Year's, and then forget them by February. Or they set overly vague goals like, I want to be rich. That's not a goal, that's a wish. A real goal is specific, time-bound, and measurable. Like, I want to have $100,000 invested by December 31st, 2025. And guess what? You also need monthly or quarterly checkpoints to see if you're on track. When you do this, you keep your finances front and center. You'll naturally spot new opportunities, maybe a side hustle or a cost-saving measure, and catch bad habits, maybe overspending on subscriptions, before they sink you. Let me break it down even further. Here's what I want you to do. SMART goals. Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound. I want to add $500 to my IRA each month for the next 2 years is way more actionable than I'll try to save more. Write them down. Get them out of your head and onto paper or a digital note you see daily. Review and adjust. Every month, check in. Are you on track? What needs to change? Celebrate small wins. Each time you hit a milestone, even a minor one, treat yourself or do something that reaffirms your commitment. This keeps you motivated for the long haul. By setting, revisiting, and celebrating your goals, you create a positive feedback loop. Achieving a goal, no matter how small, releases dopamine, making you want more of that sweet success. Before you know it, you'll be tackling bigger and bolder financial ambitions. Those were 12 underrated habits that'll make your wallet thicker than a milkshake. But hey, wealth building is a marathon, not a sprint. In fact, wealth creation isn't just about daily habits. There's actually a tried and true strategy for becoming rich that only millionaires abide by. We explain it step by step in this next video. Just click the video on the screen and we'll see you there.